What's up, everybody? Got another Inspire Bible to show you guys. This was sent to me by my friends at Tyndale for a review. This is their large print edition. They call it the Praise Edition, Inspire Praise, which is really, really neat. It's like any of the other Inspire Bibles, very, very well done. I mean, it's awesome. They just go the extra mile on these. You see the spine is really nicely decorated. You have the little imprinting of the butterfly in the middle, the silver printing on this purple uh, synthetic leather hardback cover. It does have the strap there. I'm going to go ahead and take that off just so that it'll be easier to open and everything. You see it has a purple ribbon and a headband. This is a sewn edition with the art gilding is very colorful with the butterflies and flowers. I do want to show you the size comparison. Okay, so this is the large print edition. It's big. Okay, this is not a portable carry around. Now you can. It is meant for reading and coloring at home on a table, something that is not small. This is the Catholic edition. The Catholic edition is also the same size as like my daughter's Inspire Bible for girls. They're all about the same size. This large print edition is just big. You can see in comparison to the Catholic edition, it is way bigger. Now the Catholic edition's got an 8.5 font. The large print edition is almost an 11-point font, so significantly bigger font size, and you'll see that when I open it up. It comes in this little slip cover. I'll show you the ISBN on the back, but again, it talks about the large print there, and it's the same kind of marketing, which is for all the extra art. All right, so if you want to check this out, you can pause and look through all these things. I'm going to talk about most of it through here. It's single column black letter text. It says large print 10.8 font, but it reads like it's an 11 or 12. I mean, it looks really big on the page. Maybe because I'm used to the little 8.5 point font from the other Inspire Bibles, that this one just looks extra big. Okay, so it's thicker Bible paper, so it's even thicker than the normal paper. It has 32 of the brand new see-through praise journaling pages, and you'll see those, the transparent journaling pages right there where my thumb's at. That's pretty neat. It does have 19 full-page scripture line art illustrations, and then you have all of these, like 500 or more of the marginal coloring areas, and several blank, just regular lined coloring areas. There's the ISBN, and you can check that out. Now, if you look on the description let's just leave it like that. If you look on the description on several, it still has this Inspire Praise Edition as like an 8.5 font. I don't know why they haven't updated it, but nonetheless, if you read that, that's not the case. This is almost an 11-point font. Actually reads a little bit bigger. They retail for about $50. You can usually purchase them around 30 or so, which is pretty typical. And the cover, this synthetic leather, feels really great, and it's really nice, and it's a beast. Like, it's big. So I love how these Inspire Bibles start with this blank. I mean, it's artful, and you can color the very opening. Everything can be completely customizable to you. You have this whole other section between kind of this introductory opening page, and then you get to your presentation page. So I think I said this in the other one, the other review of the Catholic Bible. You can, if you're presenting this to someone, then it gives you a place to do it right here. But you can color all of this ahead of time so that it's just really attractive when they open it up and see the presentation page. It's really neat. All right, there's your title page, and your publication page is shows it's a Chinese printing, and it only comes in this purple hardcover, the large print Praise Edition. So that's just I'm sure depending on the popularity of how this sells, I would hope that this would come in a multiple variety of colors, but it only comes in this purple, just so you're all aware. And it's from Tyndale. Again, Tyndale provided this to me for review, so very thankful to them. All right, you have your listing of the contents, and again, you have the laying out of the contents in their order, and then you have the alphabetical listing of the contents. And when you open, you can see these full page. I mean, it's just so cool the way that these are done. And it's just an excellent idea for people, especially like myself. I like to claim to be artful, okay, but I could never draw stuff like this, at least in a timely manner where I'm gonna enjoy drawing it. It would take me hours and hours because I would draw and then erase and something's out of line. So at least having this stuff drawn where I can just enjoy filling in color and making it personalized, to me, that's just really neat. Where they kind of take a lot of the frustration out of art and just allow you to color it, you know. And as a grown-up adult man, I don't want to say I would enjoy coloring, but I would enjoy coloring this one. All right, so you have your introductory stuff that's in most of the NLTs. The note to the reader, the foreword, the introduction to the translation team. You get to your Old Testament, and that's just cool. Just even the page that says the Old Testament gives you a lot of stuff you could color there. Really neat, really neat. Now here's the text. Okay, so this is huge. This is like, it's hard to show you how readable this is, but I'm sitting, my eyeballs are 3 foot away from this because I'm holding the camera between myself and the edition, and I can read everything. Super easy. And the font, I mean, it just reminds me of like a Quintel. Quintels are an 11-point font. The printing's really dark, much darker than other editions. Even the verse numbers are darkened. Very easy to read. Very nice. A single column. Just incredibly well done. Again, you have art sections in the margins, and these are larger margins as well. And you have lined sections in some margins. You have these full. This is the full page see-through. Okay, these transparents, so that if you wanted to, you can color on it, or you can use it. You can do the full page coloring. It's pretty neat. If I can get it to turn back, that would be just really great. But I cannot. I'm trying not to damage it. And not all the pages are completely freed up, but it's really cool how it's just neat. Those see-through pages are really neat. Just really cool. Anyway. And it goes on. There's another see-through page. It's just such a creative way to engage in God's Word. I want to recommend you check out Kat Wood's page, our YouTube channel. She does some amazing art in her Bibles, and she's a friend of mine. She's in our Everything Bibles group as just an excellent contributor to the group. She loves this type coloring and art journaling, and really has inspired me to appreciate this stuff a lot more. I advise you to check out her channel as well. So anyway, so as we go through, you can see more and more of the art throughout, and this is a much more readable edition. So if I were to ever have an edition like this that maybe I would use if I was in study and just wanted a new, different way to engage with God's Word, I would grab the large print. It's just so much easier to read, and even the illustrations are larger, so it's easier to color. It's easier to use for me, and I'm a big guy. I don't need to have something super portable. I would rather have the larger edition. So, and it's a black letter text. So let me flip to the New Testament and show you. But this very readable, It is a thicker paper. It's not line matched, but it is a thicker paper where you can see some ghosting in this section of Jeremiah. It's not super distracting. I mean, it's not so distracting. You could use this just as a reading Bible due to its single column layout. It would be a very, very easy to use this just as a reading Bible and color when you want to, if you want to, or just enjoy the art that's already there without even coloring it. However you want to use it, as long as it's bringing you closer to Christ and a greater appreciation for God's Word. So, all right, so you can see there we're in Mark there, and it's a black letter text. I love this "It is finished" banner on the side over here. Now, when we get to the end of the edition, you have more of those coloring pages, those full page coloring pages. You have another transparent page there. It's just so cool, just really neat. This is just such a cool edition. My daughter is actually starting her own channel. She's assisted me doing reviews on previous Bibles that I've reviewed. Especially her Inspire Bible for Girls from Tyndale, and she's starting her own channel, so she's excited. This is the next Bible she's going to review on her channel, so she's just so pumped. I told her, I said, Daddy's going to review this one first, and then you can review it on your channel. And she's just pressuring me to get this review in. So anyway, I'm excited for her. She loves this Bible. She loves her Inspire Bible for Girls, but she, like myself, she loves the much larger layout of this large print edition. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And be sure to leave me a comment if you have any questions or want to tell me how much you love it or hate it. Inform the next people who are going to watch this whether you really love it or want to recommend it. I definitely recommend it. I think this is a great addition. And I think Tyndale did a great job. I would love to see other colors and cover options, but I hope that will be determined by how successful this edition is and how well it sells. So anyway, thank you guys again. I'll leave a link in the description for purchase. Go check it out. Take care. God bless.